In the world of competitive dance, where passion meets precision and dreams are forged in the fire of relentless practice, few stories resonate as deeply as that of Joshua Allen. A name that once lit up the stages of reality television, Allen's journey from an untrained enthusiast to a celebrated champion encapsulated the raw, unfiltered essence of artistic pursuit. His victory on Season 4 of So You Think You Can Dance in 2008 wasn't just a personal triumph. It was a beacon for aspiring dancers everywhere, proving that innate talent, combined with grit and opportunity, could propel someone to the pinnacle of their craft. Yet, behind the spotlight and the applause lay a man of profound depth, whose final public words revealed a soul touched by loss, admiration, and the quiet bonds that connect artists across mediums. Joshua Allen's life, tragically cut short at the age of 36, serves as a poignant reminder of the fragility that underlies even the most vibrant existences. His passing on a somber Tuesday in late September marked the end of an era for the dance community, leaving behind a legacy woven from innovative choreography, heartfelt performances, and an unyielding commitment to authenticity. As news of his death spread, tributes poured in from fellow dancers, fans, and collaborators who remembered him not just for his technical prowess but for his genuine spirit. A family member, speaking through a representative, chose silence on the specifics of how he departed this world, instead appealing for a veil of privacy and a chorus of prayers to honor his memory. This request echoed the vulnerability that Allen himself often conveyed in his interactions, a man who wore his heart on his sleeve even as he commanded the stage with confidence. Delving into the digital footprints he left behind, one discovers that Allen's last foray into social media came in the sweltering heat of late July, a moment that now carries an almost prophetic weight. On Facebook, a platform where he occasionally shared glimpses of his inner world, he penned a tribute that was equal parts elegy and celebration. The recipient of this heartfelt homage was none other than Malcolm-Jamal Warner, the beloved actor whose portrayal of Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show had enchanted generations. Warner's untimely drowning on July 20th at the remarkably young age of 54, while swimming off the pristine shores of Costa Rica, had sent ripples of shock through Hollywood. Caught in the treacherous pull of an undertow, his life was extinguished in an instant, a stark illustration of nature's indifference to fame or fortune. 4 days after this devastating event, Allen transformed his grief into words that bridged their shared history. He recalled a collaboration that dated back to the early days of his post-SYTYCD fame, a guest appearance on the hit sitcom Community in 2010. In that episode, Warner reprised a role as Andre, the charismatic yet flawed ex-husband of the character Shirley, played by Yvette Nicole Brown. The scene in question featured Andre attempting to win back Shirley's affections through a spirited dance routine, a moment infused with humor and heart. Flanking Warner as part of the trio of male backup dancers were Allen and his longtime friend Comfort Fedoke, both fresh from their SYTYCD auditions in Dallas, Texas. It was a serendipitous intersection of worlds, dance and comedy, where Allen's fluid movements complemented Warner's on-screen charisma. In his post, Allen's words flowed with a sincerity that cut through the noise of celebrity condolences. "The time I got the opportunity to work alongside my childhood idol. Malcolm, you were so welcoming and humble," he began, painting a picture of a man who defied the stereotypes of stardom. He recounted a specific exchange that had lodged itself in his memory, Warner's casual praise, "Man, you killed it on So You Think You Can Dance. You were great." The fact that Warner not only recognized Allen's name but had tuned into the show left the dancer in awe. "I was amazed that you knew my name and that you watched the show," Allen confessed. "This is a memory that I will always hold dear to my heart." He closed with a benediction of sorts, "Thank you for spreading your love and always shine like the true star. You are resting in power, my brother." Accompanying these words was a clip from their Community collaboration, a frozen moment in time that now serves as a bittersweet artifact of two lives intertwined. This tribute was more than a mere remembrance, it was a window into Allen's character. Raised without the formal rigor of structured dance education, he embodied the self-taught artist's journey. His audition for SYTYCD in Dallas had been a leap of faith, buoyed by the camaraderie of Fedoke. As the competition unfolded, Allen's natural athleticism and expressive flair set him apart. He clinched the title on August 7, 2008, edging out the formidable Stephen "Twitch" Boss, who would go on to become a household name as the DJ and executive producer for The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Their rivalry blossomed into a deep friendship, with Allen later reflecting, "We were really happy for each other. We were two of the closest people there." Tragically, Boss's own death by suicide in December 2022 at age 40 added another layer of sorrow to Allen's narrative, underscoring the mental health struggles that plagued the entertainment industry. Alan's path to victory was paved with intentional preparation. In the months leading up to the live shows in Las Vegas, he immersed himself in classes, modern dance, ballet, expanding his repertoire beyond the street styles that defined his early moves. I took a few modern dance classes, ballet classes, because I felt that to be a better dancer I would have to take different classes and expand my horizons in the art of dance, he told Entertainment Weekly. He admitted to a lack of rigorous training in his youth, balancing sporadic summer sessions with school sports like track and football. I really wasn't that technically trained. I would just try to take classes in the summer, he said. This humility endeared him to audiences, who saw in him a reflection of their own aspirations. Post-victory, Alan's career flourished across mediums. He dazzled in the 2010 film Step Up 3D, bringing his kinetic energy to the screen in a franchise synonymous with dance-driven storytelling. The 2011 remake of Footloose followed, where his contributions added authenticity to the iconic musical sequences. On television he served as both dancer and choreographer for Oxygen's Dance Your Ass Off in 2010, mentoring contestants through transformative routines. Acting credits included not only Community but also a stint on American Horror Story, where his physicality enhanced the show's eerie choreography. These ventures showcased his versatility, a dancer unafraid to step into acting's unpredictable terrain. Yet Alan's story wasn't without shadows. In 2016 he made headlines for a domestic violence incident, a chapter that highlighted the personal battles even icons face. Emmanuel Hurd, a close friend, offered insight into Alan's complexity upon his passing. He was a very honest, real person. He didn't always do things the way that everybody thought he should, but that's why he was a winner. Hurd's words capture the essence of Alan's appeal, an unapologetic authenticity that made him relatable amid his achievements.